Hey guys, it's your boy SCube. This is the second part to my 3-part series where I ask what if all legendaries disappeared. If you haven't seen the first part yet, I suggest you watch that first to get the rules for the video. And with all this out of the way, let's head right into it. In my opinion, the most monumental change in competitive Pokemon took place in Gen 4 in the form of physical and special split. Those who don't know, before the 4th generation, a single type would be either physical or special. But come Gen 4, move special attributes like making contact or not, etc. made them special or physical. For example, before this, our angry boy Gyarados couldn't use its massive attack stat for its water stab, as water came under special attacks. So many lesser viable Pokemon got better niche in Gen 4 and above. There were so many uber legendaries introduced in Gen 4, i.e. Darkrai, Shaman Sky, Manaphy, Dialga, Palkia, 2 forms of Giratina and 17 freaking forms of Arceus. And there were 2 actual good non-legendary Pokemon this time around that were banned to Ubers, them being the mighty Garchomp and the very fierce Salamence. Now with all the legendary Pokemon out of the game, it's time for Tyranitar, Metagross, Rotom Appliances, Skarmory, Starmie, Swampert, Scizor, Magnezone, Lucario, Gyarados, Infernape, Gengar and Togekiss to take their place. Tyranitar and Metagross have the same thing going on for them. Strong base stats, a great typing, and now they both have physical stab moves for their other typing, making them now more viable than ever. Scizor got the very powerful Technician ability and an amazing priority move in Bullet Punch. With a Sword Dance up, it can just spam bullet punches or U-turn out if the matchup doesn't suit it. Skarmory got way better with the introduction of Stealth Rocks. It just needs to set up Stealth Rocks once and doesn't need 3 layers like Spikes, making it have a little more offensive pressure with its new move Brave Bird and an active mean of healing in Roost. Lucario is fan favorite for a reason. It has a great typing and can hit hard on both physical and special sides with tons of coverage options. Magnezone is the best steel trapper with its Magnet Pull ability. It can trap and eliminate all steel types with a Choice Scarf on with Thunderbolt and Hidden Power Fire. Gyarados with its physical water stab can wash away opponents after just a Dragon Dance up. Just make sure to take out any bulky water types before trying to sweep with it. Swampert has a great defensive typing and an amazing 110 attack stat, making it one of the best stealth rockers in the game. Starmie is agile, strong and has amazing coverage in Bolt Beam and hands down the best rapid spinner in the tier. Gengar is fast and menacing and the most viable ghost type in the tier. And after 3 long generations, this lad finally got special attacks for its stab in the form of Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb. Infernape is basically Lucario on fire with access to Stealth Rocks, and sadly a better firefighting starter than a fiery neighborhood chicken Blaziken. The Rotom Appliances were great bulky ghost types of the tier but weren't as viable as Gengar, but their electric typing plus levitate ability made them great bulky pivots. Don't go with the innocent look that Togekiss' appearance may show. It's downright evil! With its ability Serene Grace, its Air Slash has a 60% chance to make the opponent flinch if it moves first. So it can abuse a Choice Scarf or use Thunder Wave to flinch the foe to their death. Even Pokemon resisting it will have a tough time beating it because they just won't be able to attack it for Arceus' sake. Side note, I won't be talking about Pokemon I have already covered unless they have anything new going on for them in this generation. Gen 5 introduced a plethora of new legendaries and also Dream World, gifting us the hidden abilities. It gave life to many Pokemon that sucked pretty bad before. In the Weather generation, the new Uber legendaries include Zekrom, Reshiram, Landorus, Thundurus, Tornadus Therian, Kyurem White and Genesect. The only non-legendary in the Ubers this time is Blaziken with its new speed boost ability. Ha! Take that, Infernape! With all the legendary folks out, Our old friends Garchomp, Salamence, T-Tar, Skarmory, Magnezone return in the tier. They have nothing new to talk about except Garchomp getting an actual usable ability in Rough Skin and Salamence getting Moxie, making them better than ever. The other new Ubers shall be Ferrothorn, Excadrill, Breloom, Rotomwash, Gliscor, Chansey, Mamoswine, Slowbro, Amoonguss, Volcarona, Cloyster, Venomoth, and the Weather Setters, Politoed and Hippowdon. Ferrothorn is very annoying to deal with if you don't have a Pokemon equipped to handle it. It can set up spikes, stealth rocks, and sap your health away with Leech Seed, and has a decent attack stat too for a defensive Pokemon. It thrives in rain as the rain reduces its quad weakness to fire. Excadrill with the Sandrush ability was banned to Ubers at one point, so it no doubt belongs here. With the Sword Dance up, there's no stopping it, as it outspeeds and KOs everything except anything named Rotom Wash. And it can also rapid spin away the foe's rocks too. Well, Rotom Wash received water typing instead of its previous ghost typing, so it has only one weakness in grass, making it an excellent pivot with Volt Switch, and it can also burn the foe with Scald. Breloom got gifted with its hidden ability Technician, making its Mach Punches hit like a truck. And its access to Spore made it even better as Sleep was a death sentence in Gen 5. On the other hand, Gliscor received Breloom's signature ability Poison Heal, which heals 1/8 HP at the end of every turn when poisoned, making it a great mon to run as a setup sweeper with Sword Dance, as it cannot be burned, or a defensive Stealth Rocker with Toxic and Stealth Rocks. Chansey became a better tank than Blissey for the first time courtesy to the new item Eviolite, which increases both of his defenses by 50%, making it higher than Blissey's. My man Mamoswine got Thick Boy, as in the ability Thick Fat, making it resist ice and lose its weakness to fire. It has a monstrous attack stat of 130, option to set rocks, priorities in Ice Shard, and great stabs in Icicle Crash and Earthquake, which threatens most of the top tiers of the tier. Volcarona is one of the strongest Pokemon introduced in Gen 5, and if there are no rocks on its side, it can set up Quiver Dances and Fire Blast or Bug Buzz its way to victory. Another bug in the tier can be Venomoth. Yes, the wildcard Venomoth. It not only has access to Quiver Dance, one of the most broken setup moves ever, but also it has the ability Tinted Lens, which means that nothing can resist its moves. It can only hit super effectively or neutrally, which means it can easily sweep if the foe's team lacks any special walls. Cloyster's Explosion got nerfed, but it got the most broken setup move, Shell Smash. Shell Smash increases both of your attacks and speed for the cost of your defenses. It can easily set up a Shell Smash with its insane defense, and its ability Skill Link gives it a 100% accurate 125 base power stab in Icicle Spear. It has a decent water stab in Razor Shell and coverage options in Rock Blast or Pin Missile. Amoonguss and Slowbro act similarly, as they are bulky Pokemon with the ability Regenerator, which recovers 1/3 HP every time they switch out. But while Slowbro can burn the foe with Scald, Amoonguss can spore the opponent to snooze them to their demise. Weather was a major part of Gen 5, as any weather one setup was permanent, so naturally Pokemon with decent bulk and a weather summoning ability were broken in the meta. Thus Drizzle Politoed and Sandstream Hippowdon were pretty OP. So this is it for this video. I shall cover Gen 6 and 7 together, as they are very similar with all the Mega Evolutions and other shenanigans, and Gen 8 shall be covered in few months when all the DLCs are released, and that will be a separate video. Until then, stay safe, be hydrated, thanks for watching, and subscribe for the next part. Peace.